West will yet again be abuzz with entertainment and loads of activities in and around Sun City as it prepares to host the 23rd installment of the South African Music Awards. They will return to the region for its annual show. This will be its 14th of the 22 previous ceremonies since it was launched in 1994. Now, the CEO of the recording industry of South Africa, RISA, Nhlanhla Sibisi, joins us now to tell us more about what we can look forward to this year. Good morning. Thank you so much for waking up just to tell us about the summers. I mean, why have you decided to return to Sun City?
Well, good morning. And yes, it is very early in the morning, I suppose. You will recall, Lebu, that last year the entertainment center was being revamped. And because of that, we couldn't host the South African Music Awards at Sun City.
Yeah.
So we then decided, you know what, there is a fake sea at Sun City. Let's go to the real one, just for last year, right?
Yeah.
So we had fun in Durban.
Yeah.
Now we're back to Bupirim.
Yeah. But there's something ideal about Sun City. What is it that's kept you going? But yes, you had challenges last year because they were revamping, but there's just something about Sun City that's very ideal for the summers. What is that?
It's captive. You have everything in one place, and it helps in terms of preparing the summer.
Right.
So essentially, it has been a home that has served the South African Music Awards well. And also, it's the stakeholders who often want to be closer and yet not in Joburg.
Yeah.
So you have that dynamic, and people love it.
All right, so where are we right now? This venue we've confirmed, summers, where are we at the moment?
Preparing for the nominees launch.
Right.
As you know, it's the next milestone that everyone is looking forward to. And I'm quite excited. We'll have it around mid-April. And from there, then we start the process of moving towards Bupirim.
Yeah.
And this year, fortunately, we have a good partnership between us and the government of Bupirim, which didn't quite exist in the past.
Yeah. And how do you make sure that, each year is different and you find, younger musicians that come up in the ranks as well? I imagine you have a bigger crowd to cater for as well. How do you then look back at the previous ones and say, okay, this is how we went wrong in the previous years and this is what we can do better 2017?
Yeah, after each awards, obviously, we debrief, look at what it is that we've done wrong. We had noticed a decline last year of entries. This year we've kind of doubled the entries, which means there's that excitement around entering the summers. And secondly, we look at whether there are categories that we've overlooked in the past and we should reintroduce. So we've reintroduced 3 categories. In fact, we've reintroduced 1, introduced 2. So we have Best Afropop, we have Best African Artist, which is an exciting category because it's not just about the rest of Africa, it includes South Africans. So if you win that category, we regard you as the best African artist. Then the final one, which excites me even more, is the Clap and Tap.
Okay.
Now, they've been making their case for a very long time that we need our own category and not be included in the rest of the gospel genre. Yeah. So we've created a new one.
Clap and Tap, okay. Tell us a little bit about
the Zion music.
Okay, all right.
So, I mean, that to me excites me because you can imagine how many choirs fall under that, how many musicians fall under that. So it's those new things that each year we tend to introduce.
All right. And then how do you, because there's so much, and I mean, gospel is one of the highest selling genres in this country. And how do you then, do you not open yourself up to other music? You Clap and Tap sort of opens you to...
I think we've covered, in gospel, I want to believe we've covered all of the genres that can stand on their own.
Right.
While at the same time taking care of those that are small enough and they can then fit into the traditional gospel and the rest of the other. But
who then determines which is traditional gospel? Do you see where I'm going?
Good thing about it is that the people we interact with in deciding these categories are actually practitioners in those genres. It's people who have written about those genres, have expertise, and they guide us in terms of how we classify a category, what criteria is required to then fit into that genre.
All right. I sincerely hope you don't get yourself into a corner over this. Because,
Well,
I mean, it's one of those, it's tricky.
It's quite possible, but
Yeah.
the good thing is we interact with the stakeholders and therefore would always get guidance from our own stakeholders.
All right. Nhlanhla, always such a pleasure. Let's talk closer to the time.
We will.
Nominees.
Indeed.
Nominees list. You said mid-April, hey?
Mid-April.
So exciting time right now in the music industry. Remember, we saw the Softers, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago.
It was, last week.
At Sun City. So Sun City is ready. All right, Nhlanhla Sibisi talking to us about the South African Music Awards going back to Sun City, nominations mid-April, and the main crux of that conversation is that they're heading back to Sun City in partnership with the government of the Northwest Province. All right, let's take a quick ad break. Go back after this.